Travel first class on a plane, taking me to a place where I can be myself.
So I'm here in this highly anticipated interview with Grenadian superstar, Grenadian bad boy, Vaughn.
Hi.
So as you were telling me before we started recording, you're actually back home in Grenada.
Yeah,
So
I'm back
how has
home.
that
Came
been
back home
so
yesterday.
far?
Say again?
How has that been so far?
Well, it's only been a few hours because I
Oh,
came in yesterday, but I stayed at the beachside with some of my friends, so I didn't really just chill. And then I came here to celebrate one of my friends' birthday. So it's just only been a few hours, but it's been good. Happy to be back home.
right. Now I've been hearing so much about, well, one, your latest release, The Heart of Carnival,
Thank
and
you.
the initiative that you attached to it. So first tell me about the inspiration behind the song itself and
Yeah.
how that differs from your previously released music.
To be honest, it's like most of the others, right? But this time, what was special about that song was that myself and Michael, who produced it, it was our first time doing a song together in the same space.
All
Because
right.
we always work together, but it's like he would send me ideas and then I would write and then we'd go back and forth online. But I was on coming back home from London and I had a layover in Barbados. And when I do have layovers in Barbados, I stay at his place and then we were in the studio. And he said, you know what, this is the first time we actually in the studio together. Let's do something. And Spice Masters are on the corner. So obviously I was like, yeah, let me do something for Spice Masters. And then also I produced on it as well. So I played instruments. Even my teeth, the sound of my teeth knocking is a part of the production. It's actually really special.
Now you gotta let me hear that.
Yeah, sure. I could probably get
What
him
do
to
you
do
think?
part of the sample for you, so you can hear the teeth knocking.
Yeah, I wanna now when I go back and listen to the song, I gotta see if I could pick it up.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard. It's a part of the percussion.
That's cool though.
Yeah. So we did that. The teeth knocking. We had bottle scratching, comb scratching, everything. So it was just like a creative moment that we had together.
So now the release of this song and the timing of it all around the devastation that has happened for you and your people back home. Of course, we've heard about the initiative. That proceeds from this song are going to be going towards the relief efforts for Grenada, and Petite Martinique and other areas in Grenada.
Yeah, Grenada, Carnival, and Petite Martinique. Yeah.
Right. What part are you from exactly, though?
St. Mark's, that's in the main island, Grenada.
Okay.
It was, Carnival and Petite Martinique are the two sister isles.
And how did your family make out?
We were all right. Direct family was all right. But Grenada, the mainland, didn't really get the eye of the hurricane, which is obviously the strongest part. But Carnival and Petite Martinique and the neighboring islands got the worst of it. Yeah.
Okay, so I know obviously as a someone from the Caribbean, you've gone through hurricanes before, so I'm pretty sure this was like this was a no-brainer for you. Tell me about.
Oh yeah, in 2004, I've experienced hurricane firsthand. We lost our home, like every single thing that we ever had, to Hurricane Ivan, and I witnessed that with my own eyes. So it was like the it's like calling back of a past trauma, and I wasn't there on the island to experience it, but I knew what it was doing to my mom and family members. It was scary for them, and not knowing what is to come, because again, it was the strongest hurricane recorded hit. So I definitely understood what it felt like to lose your home and to experience such craziness. That's like the only word I can find right now to describe what it was. Yeah.
I know. But I'm sure it's probably a little bit even more heartfelt of a situation as Grenada would normally be preparing for spice season around this time of year.
Yeah.
So tell me about how you and your fans and people around you are coping with that, and how the song is maybe making you guys feel about that whole experience, and what should be happening right now, or is it happening? Is Spice Mask still happening? Do you know?
Well, it's happening. Initially, my honest opinion, I didn't see reason for it to happen per se, because I put out a whole post and I was letting people know that I'm probably taking the position where I might not release music, because I felt like it was a time where we need to get all hands on deck and try to rebuild and help each other in such a serious time. But it's happening, and I guess the majority rule. I guess they want it. And as an artist, who am I? I can't say nothing. I just have to do what I do for the people and put the music out there and hope for the best for everyone. At the same time, looking out for myself too, where this is what I do is music, so I can't really shy away from it. And that's why I really said, you know what, rather than just putting music out, let me do much more than that, because deep down I didn't feel like putting out music in such a time. So that's why I attached the initiative to it and doing what I'm doing now, trying to push more than just music with the music.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it goes without saying, I definitely have to commend you on that. I think myself, who has experienced hurricanes such as that, I live in BVI, we experienced Irma, and I could say as a Caribbean person, just the energy of the music, it helps to uplift us,
Yeah, definitely.
It kind of energizes a sense of
Yeah, I was happy to get the perspective of, in the videos, because of the post that I made, that made me understand how they felt, rather than just how I felt at the time, so it kind of helped me feel more confident in putting out the music, knowing that there are people there hoping that I actually do so that they can feel better. The music is not allowed.
No, I can't hear it.
Okay, good.
I know you're in a studio, so they're playing loud music. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Hi, Yvette. We love you.
Yvette.
Yeah, I know you cannot speak, but we love you.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, so let's talk a bit about your journey as a soca artist. How did you discover your passion for the music, and what motivated you to pursue that career as a soca artist?
I usually say I'm just an artist, not really a soca artist.
Mm-hmm.
But being from where I'm from, obviously Grenada, you grow to understand that soca is a part of culture. It's a part of who we are. It's much more than just selecting a genre to sing. It's more so the genre you have to sing, because it's easier to be heard singing that genre at home. The radio stations play it the most, they take it more seriously. There's the festivities associated with it. And so from a very tender age, like say 11, even though before soca, I was singing rap and R&B stuff, following in the path, trying to follow the steps of Michael Jackson, trying to be the little dancer / singer. So before the soca, I did those things, but I understood that if you want to get anywhere here in Grenada, this is what you have to, And as time progressed, I've fell in love more and more with the genre and understanding what it is and what it means to the people. And as an artist, you have to do your research, and I do mine a lot. So it made me feel more connected to the genre.
It's interesting that you would say that you're not just a soca artist, or you're more than an artist.
I'm an artist. I'm a creator.
You know, I actually, when I first heard your music, I could kind of hear that sound of a little bit more than soca. You know, some R&B vibes. You know, and so it's really interesting that you'd say that. So I'd like for you to elaborate on that a little bit more, about talking about more of your influences, like the Michael Jacksons.
Yeah, the Chris Brown, Michael Jackson. Those are my top two favorites. But I listen to everyone, so I get inspiration from everyone, and you learn from everyone because everyone has a story. And then I have a little thing that I go by where you learn from others before you learn for yourself. So I like to learn from others, learn from their mistakes, learn from what they do, and take inspiration from everyone, because you learn from every single person you encounter in this life. And I try to be a sponge as much as possible, and a filter as well. Take the good things and the things that may apply to me, and leave the bad ones.
Now, this new release has had great, from where I can see, a great response. You've been on the road quite a bit. I know you were in Montreal recently. Tell me about that.
I'm super grateful about the fact that persons catch on to the song so instantly. It made me feel really good to see that they also understood what it is that I'm trying to do.
Right.
I'm super happy. I'm super grateful for that. You really can't really ask for much more than that when you put music out, and you're really hoping to do good, And for me, it was mostly about trying to get the message out there that there's still good to be done in whatever you do, whether you're an artist, whether whether you're working on, wherever you're working, there's still good. And I'm happy that the two messages got back. The message of doing something positive to help in such a situation, and also the message of music and good music, and trying to, always push this soca genre forward.
I have to ask you a fun question.
Sure.
Smile, because I see that beautiful smile that you have.
Thank you.
If you were a soca song, what would your title be and why?
Honestly, right now, Heart of Carnival.
Ah!
Honestly, like I can't choose any other song right now. As you said, right now, it would be Heart of Carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Because of, again, like, I feel like the song is doing what I really wanted it to do, and bring the heartbeat to the people. The people that was down, breathe that sense of life back into them. It's like, yeah, right now, this is the song I would be. Yeah.
I agree. I feel that. Can you share with me, Vaughn, some of your upcoming projects or collaborations? What can fans look forward to?
So I have a lot of collaborations in the works. So after Carnival, I may release a song with Notes from the UK. I have songs with the likes of Stock Ashley there, waiting. Western from London again, Stock Ashley Jamaican. Style of G. Quite a lot, to be honest. And it's different genres. And most of the songs that are just the persons that I call a dancehall / grind. So I would definitely be giving more of the artist side of it, that is soca, the side of it, so people will get more familiar with it.
That's awesome. I want to go back to something you said earlier. You play instruments?
I could do a little thing. I know how to follow songs. I know how to follow songs because I played the lead keys in the song Heart of Carnival.
Okay.
And it was not me just knowing how to play the keyboard. Okay. It's just me understanding what I want to hear and knowing where to find things. So I honestly feel like I can do anything to Christ who strengthens me. So if you ask me that question, I would say yes, I could play every instrument, but my voice is my favorite.
Nice. So you're one of those who can play by ear. Everything is by
Yeah,
ear.
yeah.
Air and what you feel.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can tell you what I want to feel, so you can play that for me.
All right. And speaking of feeling, I would love for you to share with me what is that one message you would want to put out into the world, especially for your people in Grenada. What do you want for them to know and feel?
I want them to feel that there is a God, and He is there through everything. And no matter what situation you're going through, no matter who you encounter, no matter what you do, you have to always pay reference and pay homage and pay respects to the Almighty Father, because He's there. Believe it or not, He's there because you see evil in the world every day. And if there's example of the devil's works, there's obviously a God. And through Him, anything is possible. And no matter what you're going through, no matter who you are, never forget that there is a higher power and He is in charge.
Amazing. Now, here at Caribbean Posh, one of our big initiatives is women empowerment. Can you share with me some influential women in your life and how they influenced you?
There's my mom, first of all. There's Yvette. There's, oh my God, I have so many moms. You inspire me right now. Doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
And being such a big advocate for women, I feel like every woman is an inspiration and should be cherished and should be acknowledged and respected. Honestly, and I'm not just saying that for the interview. I just feel like it's something that we don't really talk about a lot as men as well. Because of the new culture that we have in the age and the way women are treated and the way some women want to be seen and respected as well. But regardless, I'm inspired by so many wonderful individuals, and I've met so many strong and awesome, loving women in my life that I'm so super grateful for. And I mean, I couldn't ask for anything. And they all inspire me in different ways. My mom to me has been my inspiration through everything. I feel like if I didn't have her in my life, I wouldn't be anywhere that I am now or do any of the things that I chose to do as a young man, because most of it that I decided that I wanted to do for her and not for me, to the point that sometimes I feel like I'm receiving her blessings and not me. So everyone, is an inspiration.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Mom must be so proud of you. I'm curious
She's
what was her first reaction when she saw you perform for the first time?
Yeah, she never deterred me. She never tried to stop me from it. But then when she was mad at me, I know she was. But then she understood that, you can bring the horse to the well, but you can't make it drink the water. So she always encouraged me and always showed me the love and the support that I need. She couldn't give much, but what she gave me is with me forever. And I'm always grateful and super happy for this woman.
Very important. I love that. All right, Vaughn, thank you so much. I'm going to end that interview right here.
For having me. Thank you. Yvette, we love you.
I know she's
Thank you so much, Caribbean Posh.